Incremental greetings. Let's continue the Supermemo course, the Pleasurable expansion. Now it's time to learn how to rearrange the components. We have seen what components are, the order they may have, and when they can be displayed during a repetition. But then is how I rearrange them, in what specific place, the size, and so on.
Because every template is actually made of components. Even the text, it's just a text component, okay? And I usually resize this because my screen is very wide and I don't want, let's say I'm, okay, let's import a Wikipedia article very quickly. So let's say Bitcoin scam. Sounds nice. Okay. So open it in Windows Explorer. This is stuff that we will see later, okay? For now, don't worry. I'm not doing anything fancy. I didn't want to do this. Okay. So don't worry. I'm gonna teach you this to you later, right? Okay.
I think he doesn't, by the way. Or there's an explicit video or section how to import the settings when you import, the use cases and all of that I could remember. But no worries, I will cover that as well.
Now we have our Wikipedia article. As you can see, it's like too wide to read. It's like a little bit of a pain. I like my stuff narrow. It's easier to read. I don't want my eyes to jump around.
The saccadic movement, that's a keyword. So you don't look as wide and have all of this fatigue of the looking horizontally, the saccadic movement, so wide.
Too much. No one agrees, like, it's...
No one agrees. The point is that do what you want. If you want to be narrow, here you go. That you want to have images, put them on. That you want to be extremely huge and wide, feel free. I had theories that they wanted different things. There's no agreement. The point is that with this course is that if you want whatever in Supermemo, you can customize it to this whatever you want. It's not, hey, I want this, but I don't know how to do it. So I'm doing something different. I have wide components, but because I'm clueless how to make them narrower. Not because, hey, no, I really want to. I really want wide components. Then.
Not everyone is of the same mind. So if you do like this setup, this wide setup, there's no problem. But I don't.
Something that may appear not obvious is that in case he's using a template, as we will see, and he rearranged the component, this will affect all of the other elements that share the same template. That's actually a pro. It's something you will want to happen.
So still already looks much better. And now we're gonna make this into our topic template. What is a template? A layout.
Okay, so we'll stop here for now. Then let me add some details. So we have seen so far that I can select with tab, I can navigate to components, or with Ctrl T. Nice. But let's say that I want to resize them. Well, I can already do that. Here you go. Now, let me put on the display at browsing as well. Okay. And if I manually click, I can also resize that. So let's say that now I want the image to be on the other side. Easy. I put this here temporarily. I can resize, but I cannot drag and drop now, like the image. Oh, what do I do? If I press escape, I cannot do it. For images works right away, but not for text. I can do, what I can do is to cycle the mode. In the menu, I think is, mode. Presentation, editing, and dragging mode. So I go dragging mode. Do you see it's a different shade of gray? Now I can move it. Same for this one. What I can also do is Ctrl E. I'm cycling through those modes. Now it's the same as the editing. You cannot select a specific one. Remember, we have presentation, the default, editing, and dragging. So when I click Ctrl E, I go to the editing mode, the same as if I click. But I want the next one. So I have to click once again, the Ctrl E, and then I go to the dragging mode. I cycle through those. Let me put first this. And even if you do that, it will be really, really awesome. In this case, I need to readapt a little. Okay, more or less. Then remember to have this, the icon of the display component number tags or 1, 2, 3. It's okay, it's exactly what I thought. Because when I drag and drop, it could be the case that I just leave it temporarily here, then I rearrange, and actually I'm inverting the positions. That now is the fourth and the third. So this detail could be important in case you have more than one component. As easy as that. And if you had sound component or something, the same thing. You can customize how it looks. Put it, let's say, here on the corner. And in this case, the sound component. The panel is on a slider, recorder, or an extractor. But that's outside of the scope of this video. But you got the point. It's not something you will do usually, but once you create templates and you want to create a template from scratch or to readjust a template is something you will want to do, and especially at the beginning while you're still learning how templates work, because in Supermemo it's a complete mess. It takes a while to understand how it behaves. Then when you revisit those elements, it's likely that they are absolutely messed up, that are seen like this, let's say. Is, oh, what is this, and so on. Okay, so what I need is to rearrange that. One edge case that may happen. Let's do this. Hey, where's the other image? I only see one, right? Then, first, how do I know there's more than one image? Easy. Ctrl+Shift-O. Hey, there are actually two images and one sound. Yeah, it's on the corner. I actually forgot. So if this happens, that one is absolutely above the other one, you will need to move it. And oh yeah, here it is. This may happen. And this pop-up that you see that sometimes is so spammy is the name of the file. And if it's very kilometric, like this case, it will be super spammy. And even if you move on, you click some parts, stays there. If that's the case, all left, all right, this solves the issue. That's all you need to know about the rearranging components. I work with an item, it's the same for a topic, even for a task, if you have images in tasks, and even concepts, if you don't have dismissed concepts. It's the same for any element. See you in the next video.